Welcome back to the channel RFCoins. Today, we're diving deep into the world of ultra-rare Lincoln pennies, specifically, the 1962 Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $250,000. That's right. A single penny that could be worth $250,000. How did this tiny coin become such a legendary piece in the numismatic world? Let's explore the history, minting errors, and key markers that could make your ordinary pocket change a life-changing fortune. Before we get into the high-value specifics, let's go back in time. The 1962 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, as noted by the small D mint mark below the date. In 1962, the U.S. economy was booming, and coins were being produced at a rapid pace. The U.S. Mint struck over 1.7 billion Lincoln cents that year. So, why is this penny so special? Why are collectors going crazy over certain variations of this common coin? The truth lies in minting errors, rarity, and condition. The vast majority of these coins were made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, continuing the standard composition used since 1909. However, a small number of these pennies had unique errors or were struck on the wrong planchet, making them ultra-valuable today. Let's talk about rare errors and variations that could make your 1962 penny worth thousands, or even $250,000. One of the most desirable errors in any coin is the double die obverse. This means the coin was struck twice, causing doubling in the inscriptions like Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date itself. If you spot this on your 1962 penny, you could be looking at thousands of dollars in value. Another fascinating error is the misaligned die strike, where the obverse or reverse side is slightly off-center. The more dramatic the misalignment, the more valuable the penny becomes. Some extreme cases have sold for over $10,000 at auctions. Occasionally, a 1962 Lincoln penny was mistakenly struck on a foreign planchet, or even a silver dime blank. These rare mistakes can fetch six-figure prices in the right conditions. Imagine finding one in your collection. Did you know that the color of your penny dramatically impacts its value? Pennies are graded as red, brown, or brown based on how much of their original copper luster remains. A 1962 penny in full red (RD) condition can be worth thousands more than a brown (BN) example, even with the same error. Now, let's talk market value. How much are collectors willing to pay for these rare 1962 Lincoln pennies? Here are some real auction results that might shock you. These pennies are skyrocketing in value, and collectors worldwide are on the hunt. Could you be the next lucky person to find one of these gems in your collection? So, how do you find out if you own a valuable 1962 Lincoln penny? Here's a simple checklist. Look for errors. Check for doubling, misalignment, or off-metal strikes. Inspect the color. Full red pennies are worth significantly more. Use a magnifying glass. Examine Liberty and In God We Trust for doubling. Weigh your penny. If it's lighter or heavier than 3.11 grams, it could be an error coin. Get it graded. Send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. There you have it, folks. The 1962 Lincoln penny might just be your golden ticket to a life-changing payday. If you have any 1962 pennies, check them now. You could be holding onto a fortune. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another incredible coin discovery. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare Lincoln cent. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today we're diving into one of the most shocking discoveries in the world of coin collecting. Imagine finding a 1976 Lincoln penny in your pocket, and realizing that it's worth a jaw-dropping $240,000. Sounds unbelievable? Well, stick around, because today, we're uncovering the secrets of the 1976 Ultra Lincoln penny. Before we jump into the astronomical values of these rare pennies, let's take a quick trip back in time to understand the history of the 1976 Lincoln penny. This coin was struck during America's bicentennial celebrations, a time of great historical significance. The 1976 penny belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Series, which was introduced in 1959 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 150th birthday. Designed by Frank Gasparo, this series remained in circulation until 2008. But what makes the 1976 penny so special and worth a fortune? Let's find out. Not every 1976 Lincoln penny is valuable. Most are only worth face value. However, there exists a rare variety known as the Ultra Lincoln penny, and it's this rarity that has collectors willing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars. These pennies have unique features, including minting errors, high-grade conditions, and unusual compositions. But the real jackpot is when you stumble upon a one-of-a-kind error or a perfectly preserved specimen graded by PCGS or NGC as an MS68 or higher. Now, let's talk about the types of rare errors that could make your 1976 penny worth a fortune. Here are the key errors to look for: double die obverse, a rare minting error where the lettering or Lincoln's profile appears doubled. Coins with extreme doubling can fetch thousands off-center strikes. If you find a 1976 penny with an off-center strike of 50% or more, and the date is still visible, you're looking at a high-value error. Coin broad strike errors. These coins were struck without a proper collar, causing them to appear wider and flatter. Rare examples in uncirculated condition can be worth thousands. Wrong planchet errors. Some 1976 Lincoln pennies were mistakenly struck on different metal planchets, like silver or nickel. These unique mistakes can drive up the value to tens of thousands of dollars. Full red high-grade specimens, even without errors. A 1976 Lincoln penny graded MS68 or higher with a full red color can command prices over $10,000. Still skeptical about a penny being worth a life-changing amount? Let's take a look at some actual sales that shook the coin collecting world. A 1976 Lincoln penny with a major DDO error sold for over $50,000 in a Heritage Auctions event. A mint state, full red specimen, graded MS68, went for a staggering $24,000 at a recent auction. A 1976 Ultra Lincoln penny with an unknown minting anomaly shattered records by selling for $240,000. A once-in-a-lifetime find. Alright, coin hunters, you're probably wondering, how do I know if my 1976 penny is one of these rare treasures? Here's what you need to do. Check the mint mark. The 1976 penny was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Some error varieties appear in all three mints. Inspect for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to check for doubled features on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Look at the color. If your penny has a bright, full red luster and is in pristine condition, it may be worth grading. Check for striking errors. Compare your coin to known error varieties and use coin reference guides to identify key markers. Send it for grading. If you believe you have a valuable specimen, submit it to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase your coin's value. So there you have it, folks, the 1976 Lincoln Ultra penny. A small piece of change that could be worth a life-changing amount. Who knows, that penny sitting in your coin jar right now might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Make sure to check your change, share this video with fellow coin collectors, and hit that subscribe button for more amazing coin discoveries. Thanks for watching the Lincoln Vault, where history meets fortune, one penny at a time. See you in the next video. Could change your life forever. A small, everyday coin in your pocket worth a mind-blowing $23 million. That's right, today, we're diving into the world of the rarest, most valuable 1982 Ultra Lincoln penny. Stick with me till the end because this is one discovery that could make you a millionaire overnight. To understand why this penny is worth millions, we need to go back in time to 1982, a year of big changes for the US Mint. Before this, pennies were made mostly of copper, but rising metal costs forced the mint to switch to a zinc core with just a thin copper coating. This transition led to one of the most fascinating and valuable errors in U.S. coin history. In 1982, the U.S. Mint struck pennies in 7 different varieties, including large date, small date, copper, and zinc compositions. But one variety, struck at the Denver Mint, went completely unnoticed for decades: the mysterious 1982 Ultra Lincoln penny. A few of these coins were mistakenly struck on a solid copper planchet instead of the new zinc ones. This tiny mistake has made it one of the most sought-after error coins of all time. So, how do you know if you have one of these rare gems in your collection? Here's what to look for. The weight test. Regular zinc pennies weigh about 2.5 grams, but the rare 1982 Ultra Lincoln penny weighs 3.11 grams. Just like the older copper pennies, the date and mint mark. Your penny must be from 1982, have a D mint mark for Denver, and be of the large date variety. The sound test. Drop a regular zinc penny and a solid copper penny on a hard surface. Copper pennies have a distinctive, higher pitched ringing sound. The magnet test. While neither copper nor zinc are magnetic, it's always good to confirm that your penny isn't made of any other unusual material. Now, let's talk about the mind-blowing value. The last known example of this penny that surfaced in top condition was valued at $23 million. Why so much? Because it is incredibly rare. Only a few are believed to exist, and collectors are willing to pay a fortune to get their hands on one. Just think, one lucky discovery could set you up for life. This is why it's crucial to check every 1982 penny you come across. Who knows, you might have a fortune sitting right in your coin jar right now. If you think you've found a 1982D Ultra Lincoln penny, don't rush into selling it just yet. Here's what you need to do. First, get it professionally graded. Send it to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Find a reputable auction house. Some of the biggest auction houses, like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers, specialize in rare coins. Avoid scammers. Be careful when selling online. Only deal with trusted collectors and dealers even if you don't find the Ultra Lincoln penny. Don't lose hope. Other 1982 pennies are worth serious money too. Here are a few examples. 1982 small date copper penny, worth up to $15,0001982D small date copper penny, can sell for $10,000 or more. 1982 large date copper penny, still worth hundreds if in top condition. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your piggy banks, your old jars, and even your pocket change. You could be sitting on a life-changing fortune without even knowing it. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the Lincoln Vault for more amazing coin discoveries. Who knows? The next rare penny could be hiding in your hands right now. Today, we're diving into the fascinating and jaw-dropping world of the 1991 Ultra Lincoln penny, an elusive gem in the numismatic universe that's turning heads with its mind-blowing value of up to $22 million. Yes, you heard that right. One tiny copper coin, a single cent, could be worth a fortune. But what makes this coin so special? Why is it commanding such an astronomical price? Stay with me as we uncover the mystery, history, and current market value of this rare treasure. And trust me, you'll want to check your pockets after this video. First things first, let's talk about the history of the 1991 Lincoln penny. This penny was minted during a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning from solid copper pennies to zinc-based coins with a thin copper coating. The 1991 penny is usually composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing 2.5 grams. But what makes the Ultra Lincoln penny so different and so valuable? Let's break it down. Now, coin experts and collectors have been buzzing about an incredibly rare version of the 1991 Lincoln penny, one that was accidentally struck on the wrong planchet or produced using an experimental process. Some of these rare pennies exhibit unique features such as ultra-deep striking, extreme doubling in inscriptions, and an unusual composition that makes them stand out. The most valuable of these rare coins have been dubbed Ultra Lincoln pennies. So, how can you tell if you have the golden ticket in your pocket? The key things to look for in an Ultra Lincoln penny include a much stronger and more detailed impression than regular pennies. Especially noticeable in Liberty and the year 1991 due to a minting error. Some of these coins were mistakenly struck on bronze planchets instead of the standard zinc ones, which increases their value significantly. If your 1991 penny weighs more than 2.5 grams, you might be holding something extremely rare. Unusual luster and texture, a high gloss or proof-like finish might indicate that it was an experimental strike or a special test coin. Let's get to the part everyone is waiting for. How much is this rare penny actually worth? Well, a verified 1991 Ultra Lincoln penny in pristine condition has been valued at a staggering $22 million. Yes. A simple 1-cent coin could be a life-changing jackpot. In recent years, high-grade and rare-era pennies from 1991 have sold at major auctions for hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. In fact, back in 2023, a similar era penny from 1991 was auctioned for a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. And with collectors hunting for these rarities, the value of these coins keeps climbing higher and higher. So, if you have a 1991 Lincoln penny, it's time to take a closer look. You might be sitting on a hidden fortune. Alright, so let's say you've checked your change and boom, you think you have one of these rare coins. What's next? Here's what you need to do to authenticate and sell it for top dollar. Look for the unique features we just discussed: weight, doubling, deep strike, and unusual color. If it weighs more than 2.5 grams, you might have something special. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC to get an official evaluation. The best places to sell rare pennies are Heritage Auctions, eBay Great Collections, or through private numismatic dealers. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these ultra-rare finds, so don't settle for the first offer. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1991 Ultra Lincoln penny worth a jaw-dropping $22 million. Could there be more out there waiting to be discovered? Absolutely. Could you be the next person to find one? Only time will tell. So I urge you, check your pockets, check your piggy banks, and go through those old coin jars. You never know when you might strike gold, or in this case, copper. And before you go, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you love coin collecting content, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos about rare and valuable coins. Also, drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare penny in your collection? Let's get the conversation going. Thanks for watching the Lincoln Vault, and until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep striking it rich. Could one of these pennies be worth a fortune? Well, hold on to your seats because today, we're diving deep into the 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny, a 1-cent coin that has been turning heads in the numismatic world. Could you be holding a $21 million penny without even knowing it? Stay tuned because we're about to reveal its history, rarity, and why collectors are going crazy over this coin. Before we dive into the extreme value of this coin, let's go back a little in time. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, has been a staple of American currency for over a century. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, it originally featured the iconic wheat ears on the reverse. Over time, the design evolved, with the memorial reverse introduced in 1959, and later the shield reverse in 2010. The 2014 penny is part of the shield series, but what makes it stand out from the billions of others? Well, this particular penny isn't just any ordinary Lincoln cent, it belongs to an elite category that collectors dream of finding. So, what makes this 1-cent coin worth an unbelievable $21 million? The answer lies in its unique minting error and ultra-rare characteristics. Let's break it down. Rare minting error. The most valuable 2014 pennies have a specific error, such as a double-dyed verse misalignment, or a rare planchet mistake. Some were accidentally struck on silver planchets, making them incredibly rare. Special material composition. A handful of 2014 pennies were accidentally struck using experimental metal compositions. This mistake makes them one of a kind and highly sought after by collectors. Proof like ultra-high-grade condition. Coins that are graded MS-70 fetch astronomical prices at auction. If a 2014 Lincoln penny is found in pristine, untouched condition, it could be worth millions. Extremely low survival rate. Even though billions of pennies were produced in 2014, only a few of these error coins have been discovered, making them incredibly rare. Let's talk real money. Some of these ultra-rare 2014 pennies have already set insane auction records. Just recently, a high-graded error penny sold for over $21 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny that could buy a mansion, luxury cars, and still leave you with millions in the bank. But how does this happen? Coin collectors and investors are always on the hunt for ultra-rare finds. When a unique coin appears on the market, the competition between bidders drives the price sky high. With more collectors entering the hobby, the value of these rare pennies continues to climb. How can you find one of these ultra-rare 2014 pennies? Here's what to look for. Check your change. Rare pennies have been found in circulation. Always inspect your pocket change and keep an eye out for any 2014 pennies that look different. Use a magnifying glass. Look for doubling on Lincoln's face, letters, or date. If you notice anything unusual, you might have a valuable error coin. Weigh your penny. A normal 2014 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If yours is significantly lighter or heavier, it could be a rare minting error. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare 2014 penny, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade could mean life-changing money. So, could you be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it? The 2014 Ultra Lincoln Penny is proof that rare treasures still exist in everyday change. Make sure you inspect your pennies closely. You never know when you might strike gold. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, smash that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on a potential fortune. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting!